What's up with you guys? I'm not doing this.
Perfect. Hold.
What?
Hold it.
Seriously?
Um,
Where there are people here? Please.
I've been practicing my surprise winner phase. How is it? I think this is perfect. No. This is perfect.
Not again.
This is right.
Enough. Now that's enough. Please. That's way too dramatic, Devashish. But the people we are about to honor today need not practice because they live and breathe transformation every day. Awards recognize those leaders who embody the spirit of Shikshagraha in action. These leaders have shown courage, consistency, and leadership in education, whose work sparks transformation across India.
These awards celebrate those who lead by example, turning challenges into opportunities and making a real difference. Guided by a diverse jury of government officials, academia, and social innovators, each recognition highlights meaningful impact and dedication.
To share the citations and facilitate the award ceremony, please welcome Dr. Subrahmanyam Rangan, the chair of the jury who has guided this process to ensure every recognition reflects insight, integrity, and a deep commitment to equitable education.
Please, may we have a round of applause for Dr. Subrahmanyam Rangan.
Check. Good morning, everybody. How are you? You seem a little bit tired. Please, why don't you stand up, take a stretch. And when you're ready, you may sit down. I was so keen, Shibu, this morning to arrive on time, be able to listen to you, and to be able to listen to you, Wendy. And I'm absolutely thrilled that I made it. Thank you for both of those. Weren't they wonderful? And the young kids were doing it. Uh, in about a minute, we will start the celebration for those individuals that we want to honor with the Shikshagraha Awards. This is the second edition. But I was listening to all of the conversation that was just happening and thinking, Shibu, about leadership versus ownership. You mentioned both of these. And I think leaders, if I were to answer Vijayalakshmi's question that she posed to you, Wendy, it seems like leaders make decisions. But ownership is about choices. You said we chose to be here, each of us. And decisions may be about information, but choices are about identity. It's about who we are. All of us care about education. That's what brings us here. All of us care more than leadership about the important thing that Shibu said, which is relationship. To me, Wendy, this is the most important shift. It's not leadership. It's not even ownership. It's relationship. And how we relate to one another when you talk about community. That is what this is. We are interdependent, so it's just amazing. Now, Shibu also mentioned technology. And I've been wondering, Shibu, with this AI revolution, what is going to happen with education? It used to be that we think, maybe today, that the best students are the ones who have the best answers, the most knowledge. With AI, maybe What we will expect is not the best answers, but the best questions. Not the most knowledge, but the most curiosity, because AI will allow that. But AI is also about cognitive, and Wendy talked about holistic. The energy, all of us are just embodied energy. How do we want to show up? How do we want to apply that energy? People sometimes say, I hope you enjoy. And I've learned that the full form of enjoy is enable joy. If we learn to enable joy, we will enjoy. That is what the energy can be, if we can express it and project it in this way. Now, so maybe this is part of what we call non-cognitive skills. So much of education is about cognitive skills, the STEM, so important. But if we want to be able to project that energy, then we need to emphasize non-cognitive skills. That includes the most important, caring. If we each care about something that is profound and important and noble, maybe small, maybe big, but if we each care, that starts an entire journey. And then other non-cognitive skills like commitment, like courage. This is what, so maybe teachers are focused on the cognitive skills, but the people we're about to celebrate, we're about to honor, they show us the example of non-cognitive skills. Courage, creativity, caring. This is what the jury, we were so pleased. There are, I know, maybe hundreds of nominations, out of which Shikshagraha made a short list, and the jury, I'm representing all of the eminent members that you see in the jury, was fabulous. And we are here to celebrate specific individuals from different parts of the country. The criteria we've used is always the same. Are they working on important things? Are the issues they're addressing important and worth addressing? Are they doing it in innovative ways? Are they doing it in inclusive ways? And of course, we care about the impact. Have they stuck with it? Have they shown that commitment and made that impact? These were some of the criteria that we used in the jury to select those we are honoring today, we're recognizing and celebrating. So without further ado, shall we start? Please, you tell me, can I read the citations or how do you want to do this? Will we do a video?
Thank you so much. Maybe have a round of applause for Dr. Subi. And of course, your words inspire us.
To present the awards, may I please invite on stage Mrs. Kumari Shibulal, Chairperson Shibulal Family Philanthropic Initiatives, Mr. S.D. Shibulal, founder of Shiksha Local and co-founder of Infosys.
Disclaimer, this segment is literally a segment of inspiration. Prepare to be moved. So when I say that, I would want all of you to never stop clapping in this segment. The moment that we've been waiting for, introducing the awardees of the Shikshagraha Awards 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause, please. You can cheer as loudly as you want as well, please. Don't be shy. Maybe please have the first video.
అయితే ఎక్కువగా ఏంటంటే హాస్టల్ స్టూడెంట్స్కి మీకు ఎడ్యుకేషన్ చదువు రాదు, మీరు ఎడ్యుకేషన్ పనికిరాదు, అట్లాగా మీ విలేజ్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ పనికిరాదు, ఇలా వాళ్ళు పదే పదే చెప్తూ ఉండేవారు. ఇవన్నీ మాకేమనిపించిందంటే ఒక తీరని లోటుగాను ఏదో వెల్త్గా అనిపించేది. సార్ నాకు టీచర్గా అవకాశం వచ్చింది. సో నేను ఖచ్చితంగా వీళ్ళందరికీ క్వాలిటీ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ షేర్ చేయాలి.
Rural areas, we have science labs in our school, telescope we cannot afford, or sky observation we cannot afford. So why students should lack that knowledge?
అండ్ ఈ మండలం లెవెల్లో పిల్లలు ఇంటికి వెళ్ళి చెప్పాలి, ఎందుకంటే వాళ్ళు ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్ కష్టం అన్నమాట. అందువల్ల ఏం చేసాము, స్పేస్ ఆన్ వీల్స్ అనే ఒక బస్సుని తీసుకున్నాం.
Yes, sir. Going to each and every corner of the village to educate rural children about science.
ఫస్ట్ ఏంటంటే రీసోర్స్ ఛాలెంజ్. ఆ చుట్టుపక్కల ఎవరు ఇలా చేసేవాళ్ళు లేదు, చెప్పేవాళ్ళు లేదు. సెకండ్ ప్రాబ్లం మనం ఓన్గా చేసుకోవాలి, ఫైనాన్స్ కావాలి కాబట్టి ఫస్ట్ మై శాలరీ చేశాను. మైక్రోస్కోప్ ప్రిపరేషన్, టెలిస్కోప్ ప్రిపరేషన్, ఎవ్రీథింగ్, ప్రాజెక్ట్ మేకింగ్ అన్నీ కూడా నేను ప్రిపేర్ చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళాను. ఫస్ట్ స్టూడెంట్స్ ఏంటంటే ఎక్స్పెరిమెంట్ చేయిస్తాం, నెక్స్ట్ తర్వాత పోస్టర్ ఇస్తాం, అనదర్ వీడియో షో, అనదర్ యాక్టివిటీ షీట్.
సార్ మాకు చాలా బాగా చెప్పారు, ఇంకా మా చేత కూడా చేయించారు. మాకు అన్నిటికంటే మా చేత చేయడం ఎక్కువగా నచ్చింది, సార్ చెప్పడమే కాకుండా.
క్లాస్ రూమ్ కన్నా ఇక్కడ సార్ చెప్పిన క్లాస్ చాలా నచ్చింది. ఎందుకంటే ఎక్కడో స్పేస్ లో ఉన్న ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్ అన్ని మా కళ్ళ ముందు చూపించారు ఆ సార్. మా ఫ్యామిలీలో అందరికన్నా ఫస్ట్ నేను ఆ స్పేస్ లో ఉన్న ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్ అన్ని చూడడం వల్ల నాకు చాలా ఎగ్జైట్మెంట్ అనిపించింది, ఎందుకంటే అదృష్టం నాకు దక్కినందుకు.
మా పాఠశాలలో కావచ్చు, మా పాఠశాలలో ఉన్న ఏరియాలో కావచ్చు, కన్వీనియన్స్ ఉండేది కాదు సైంటిఫిక్గా. సార్ ఏంటంటే మనం ఎక్స్పెరిమెంట్స్ చేయాలి, ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ చేయాలి. విలేజర్స్లో కావచ్చు, స్టూడెంట్స్లో కావచ్చు, అరే ఇట్లా ఉంది, వరల్డ్ అనేది ఇలా ఉంది, ఇది మనం నమ్మేది కాదు, మనం అనుకుంటున్నది కాదు అని వాళ్ళు అప్పటికప్పుడు తెలుసుకునేవాళ్ళు.
యువర్ మై లాంగ్ జర్నీ. వాళ్ళు ఆశ్చర్యపోతున్నారు, ఎవరో ఎప్పుడో స్టార్ట్ చేసేది ఏదో అనుకున్నాం నవ్వాం కదా, ఇప్పుడు ఎంత పెద్ద స్థాయిలో వెళ్తున్నది, ఎంతమంది పిల్లలు ఇన్స్పైర్ అవుతున్నది, ఎంత పెద్ద రీసోర్స్ సమకూరేదని చెప్పి అందరూ కూడా చాలా సంతోషంగా ఉన్నారు. ప్రపంచం అంతా కూడా ఈ 21st సెంచరీ స్కిల్స్ వైపు నడుస్తూ ఉంది కాబట్టి ఇవి కూడా
That's all right. May we please invite Nellore Subrahmanyam. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause, please. Let's have a round of cheers. Please read the citation.
Well, the first thing I want to say is, former President Abdul Kalam would be very proud of you. Talked about igniting minds, and I think this is what you've been doing. And it's the young people that are inspired by the science and the hands-on experimentation that he's brought who are going to be tomorrow's makers, tomorrow's creators of new businesses, new technologies. So let me read the citation. Please bear with me. Nellore Subrahmanyam for championing innovation and creativity through mobile science education in rural Andhra Pradesh. By pioneering Science on Wheels initiative and a bespoke lab, he has fostered scientific temperament and he has dismantled superstitions along the way, equipping students with the essential skills for the 21st century and igniting minds and hearts. Thank you and congratulations.
Let's keep those claps going, guys.
Little more enthusiasm, ladies and gentlemen. These are leaders who are really making a difference on the ground. Thank you so much, Nellore Subrahmanyam, for that powerful story. What a novel idea of bringing and building scientific temperament amongst children. May we please have the next video.
ये यहाँ का एक ऐसा जिला है किशनगंज जिला जो मुझे लगता है कि अवेयरनेस, शिक्षा, हेल्थ और मतलब इकोनॉमी सबसे पिछड़ा इलाका मेरा जिला है।
जब मैंने हाई स्कूल ज्वाइन किया, लड़कियों का बहुत ज़्यादा ड्रॉप आउट था। लड़कियां स्कूल से चली जाती थी टिफिन के वक्त। जब मैंने पता लगाया कि क्या रीज़न है कि बच्चियां स्कूल नहीं आती हैं, वो लोग कहने लगी कि हम लोग नहीं आते क्योंकि हमारे पेट में उस वक्त दर्द रहता है, अचानक से स्कूल में आकर मेंस्ट्रुएशन हो जाता है तो हम लोग जो है स्कूल से हमें जाना पड़ता है, हम नहीं आ पाएंगे क्योंकि घर से भी रोका जाता है। तो यहाँ मुझे लगा कि इनके लिए माहवारी पर काम करना मेरे लिए बहुत उचित है, क्योंकि यहाँ इनके मन में बहुत सारी मिथ्या धारणाएं भी थी और बहुत सारे कष्ट भी जुड़े हुए। इसे कहते हैं सैनिटरी पैड्स। जब मैं फील्ड में आई काम करने के लिए तो मुझे बहुत सारे चैलेंजेस का सामना करना पड़ा। सबसे पहले तो अभिभावक ही मुझसे आकर कहने लगे कि आप मेरी बच्ची को से खुलकर ऐसे कैसे बात कर सकते हैं।
अपने माँ से भी नहीं बात कर पाती थी लड़कियाँ, यहाँ की बच्चियाँ। कुमारी गुड्डी मैम जिस तरह से स्कूल में प्रोग्राम करके, इलाके में, सोसाइटी में जा जाके लोगों के साथ प्रोग्राम करके जिस हिसाब से खुलकर लोगों के बीच बताया, और आज के डेट हमारे इलाके के बच्चे इस सेंसिटिव मुद्दे पर खुलकर बात करने लगे।
तो मैं बच्चियों को लेकर लंच ब्रेक में कि माओ के पास जाती थी, उनके फादर्स के पास जाती थी मिलने के लिए, तो स्कूल में सभी मुझे बोलते थे ये तो पागल है, क्योंकि ये रेगुलर क्या करते रहती है यही जाने।
पहली बार बात की तो थोड़ा मतलब झिझक हो रही थी कि कैसे बताया ये वो। फिर मन में आया कि ये बताना ये तो हम लोग के बॉडी का एक पार्ट है, फिर बताने में कैसे शर्म। माहवारी स्वच्छता प्रबंधन की क्लास से हमें पैड का सही उपयोग करना, हाथ धोना, साफ सफाई के बारे में सीखने को मिला। इससे हमें इन्फेक्शन से भी बचाव हुआ और हम अब नियमित स्कूल आते रहे।
इस एरिया में इलिटरेसी बहुत ज्यादा है, इस कारण से हमें चाइल्ड मैरिज पर काम करना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है। हम लोग बच्चे बाल का विरोध कर रहे हैं तो बच्चे की शादी में तो आप लोग जब तक उसको पूरा नहीं कराएंगे उन लोग को, तब तक शादी में कोई बातें नहीं, मुंह पर जवान नहीं गए। एक लड़की को ऊपर तक पहुंचने के लिए बहुत सारे हर्डल्स का सामना करना पड़ता है, और उन हर्डल्स में केवल मेंस्ट्रुएशन हाइजीन ही नहीं है, वो जब बाहर निकलती है कभी सड़क पर कमेंट सुनना या स्कूल तक ना पहुंचने देना, और इसी एक हर्डल में है स्वयं की सुरक्षा। और ये स्वयं की सुरक्षा ही मेरा रानी लक्ष्मीबाई आत्मरक्षा प्रशिक्षण का उद्देश्य है।
सीबीएसई से आया हूँ, लेकिन मुझे एक धारणा जो लगी हुई थी कि सरकारी विद्यालय के शिक्षक मेहनत नहीं करते हैं। मिसाल के तौर पर ये जरूर कहेंगे, प्रेरणा स्रोत है कि सभी को उदाहरण दिया जा सकता है कि सरकारी विद्यालय के शिक्षक भी मेहनत उतनी ही करते हैं, कठिन से कठिन।
जब मैं बहुत छोटी थी तो मुझे पढ़ने का बहुत शौक था, लेकिन चूंकि मेरी शादी 17 में हुई थी तो मेरी सबसे बड़ी उम्मीद तो यही है कि मैं हर उस बच्ची को जिसकी पढ़ने की तीव्र इच्छा है लेकिन वो ऊपर तक पहुंच नहीं पा रही है, मुझे उस चोटी में उसे देखना है।
We now invite Kumari Guddi on stage with a big round of applause, guys.
Let's keep those chairs coming on, ladies and gentlemen, please.
Over to you, Dr. Subri, for the citations.
Now, before I read the citation, I want to say, in this country and maybe all over the world, we dream of one thing, which is freedom. And what you have been showing is the path to freedom, the path to equity comes through awareness, through education. By including and talking about these things, it's just extraordinary. I hope in this century, we will achieve this gender parity, and the work you're doing is so fundamental to that. Thank you so much. Let me do the citation. Kumari Guddi for demonstrating a commitment to continuous improvement, consistently going above and beyond her role to uplift communities in Bihar's remotest districts. Through zero punishment methods and innovative menstrual hygiene advocacy, she has fostered inclusive learning while courageously preventing child marriages to ensure equity for girls from marginalized communities. Congratulate Kumari Guddi.
I know the hands ache, but for inspiration, they can do a lot more. One more time. Thank you.
I can't seem to agree more with what Dr. Subhi had shared earlier. It takes courage and compassion to talk about topics like these openly. Thank you, Kumari Guddi ji. It was amazing to see these empowered girls. Come on, let's keep those applause going, guys. These leadership stories definitely deserve much bigger cheers. May we have the next video, please?
First posting as a government teacher, it was here in Raibah village.
Hakni kasno, kani ka school Raibah government elementary school kadun kam hadu kata na banta hikun kana.
I was so sad to see a government school, which is a 75 years old school, in a very bad condition. The roof was leaking, the windows were missing.
Bakin shimkia na banta hikun ki jongi na marada kam dan kani ka school hikun jongi kamut hilado na ban bule salong tang ban shupep school tang shitempor.
I had a meeting with parents and the headman of the village. They wanted change.
Dalam buntun shua hadis nam ki balada boro nama ni sudo baki nang hikai ane la kalian jengka shenong kim dan kajing trailang.
I was a single teacher. I didn't know what to do. I started by cleaning the surrounding with the children. We worked shoulder to shoulder with the community. Through parents meeting, we had so much of discussion, and we thought, why not go for a crowdfunding, where we were able to collect around 1.2 lakhs. It is very challenging for us to carry all these materials when we were renovating the school at that time, because we have a lot of steps to climb up. So the parents they told me, we cannot help in terms of money, but in terms of labor, in terms of manpower, that is what we can do.
Yang sisa Batskhem kelalang yang itu kelalang iya kanuksa kababhat ini sutu bakade kanuksa kababhang ibu jakta bat ni ya merti ini sutu bakade kejingat doite.
I believe learning practically is the best way for anyone. While playing Maupoint, where we pile these stones, where we write down the months and arrange it accordingly. Where they play guli danda, we call it Deng Hai and Khasi, where they do measurements. So through these traditional games, we've been able to make the learning more fun and active, where the learning shouldn't end in a classroom itself.
Setelah bermasuk rumah, ayah pendek.
Living Library is a place where we conserve all the traditional knowledge, whereby the elders engage with the students through many activities such as beekeeping, handicraft, oral history. By doing all these activities, we were able to bridge the gap between the elders and the young generation.
Secondo tenía su tornat che ne sopponeva la yoga del seo che collettiva varia dall'ambiente e giro di là io insomma tu kenapa tadi nggak saya cuma nak kelihatan di lahir kena budi musim.
Raibah Government LP School is a very good example, not only in the Globe Mountain but in Meghalaya as a whole. He is not only a teacher for the children, but he like a guiding star to the whole the community of the Raibah villages.
I now invite Batskhem Thabah on stage, ladies and gentlemen. A big round of applause. Allow some cheers if you can. Over to you, Dr. Subin, for the citation, please.
So what do you think, huh? Creativity, it takes a village, it takes a community. Outstanding. Baskem, you're really, I wish I were a child and going to the school where he is teaching. That's how I feel. Once again, let me read the formal citation. Batskhem Thabah for exemplifying a commitment to collaboration and engagement, I would say excitement too, transforming a school in remote Meghalaya into a community-driven hub by resolving infrastructure and establishing the Raibah Living Library. He has integrated local wisdom, multi-generational learning, and collective action to drive sustained, systematic education change. Thank you. Congratulations.
What a fine blend of traditional and modern methods of learning indeed, and a true spirit of collective action. Don't you agree? Yes? No? Alright, thank you so much, Batskhem. Let's give him one more round of applause for Batskhem Thabah, ladies and gentlemen. I'd still request all the members to be on stage because the inspiration doesn't stop here. This year, there were stories that were so powerful and transformative that we felt they deserve to live beyond this stage. So we have curated the top 10 stories into the third edition of Coffee Table book, Small Steps to Build Great Schools, Stories of Shikshagraha Awards 2026.
And to mark this special moment, we invite our very own jury member, Dr. Urvashi Sahani. Dr. Rangan along with Kumari ma'am and Shibu sir are also on stage to launch the Coffee Table book.
A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, please. Ma'am and sir, may I request all of you actually there to launch the book officially first.
And can we have louder welcome? We can
Yes,
also
you can open the small versions as well, yes.
The claps can be as powerful as the stories, guys.
Perfect. With that, we officially launch the book. And before we conclude, the same coffee table book is available in the foyer.
We invite all of you to take a moment to explore these stories, carry the inspirations with you.
A heartiest of congratulations to all of our awardees, those on stage today and those featured in the book. Your work proves that when one person acts with courage and consistency, the ripple effects can reach communities, systems, and even generations.
We now invite all the awardees on stage for a group photograph. We also request our screening committee members, Asha Thomas ma'am, Venkatraman Iyer sir, and Veena Sagar ma'am to join us on stage.
May we please have a round of applause for all the members, the awardees, as well as our screening committee members. May I request all of you to please come set the stage. I know it's on the side. I think they deserve a louder applause, please. Thank you so much, everyone, and congratulations to all the awardees one more time, please.